From the Artful Tourist Trailer Park Studios, NAChattin presents Renew This Book series. The principle behind Renew This Book is to take a textbook or another old book that is at least 10 years past its original copyright date, a book that perhaps isn't getting the love it used to get, and convert it into a much-loved artistic and visual journal. So, to get started on this project, this is one that I've done before on special education textbook. Here's another one that was done on a color photography textbook. You'll have a lot of fun with these, and we'll get more into the pages later. But the first thing you have to do is find a book. So after a quick trip to the thrift store, I've found a few books that are good candidates for our next creative artist journal. So this one is called Puppies. It's what I call a firmly bound paperback book. It's got a nice cover on it, and one of the things I also look for in my artist journals is, are there pictures already in it that I can cut out, use, reuse, or just leave right on the page? So this one meets those requirements. It's got some very interesting things in it. I also try and pick a book's title that has something that relates to me, and I love my puppy. Another choice could be this book. It's pretty large. It looks like it's about 11 by 14. It's called Dreams. The title, of course, interests me. Look at this. It's already got a dedication in it. It was a loved book before, like we talked about. The dedication is dated 1989. I think I might even leave that in there when I use this one as a book. Again, it's got lots of cool pictures already in it. It's hardbound, which typically performs a little better, I believe, in the journaling, creating a journal process. It's got very small print. Looks like it would be easy to cover over and write over. So I'm very excited about using that one as a journal. A few more options that I thought of, picked up. This one is called Living It Up by Karen Fenley. It's a small hardback book, so it'd be a nice journal to carry around, easy to keep up. And it's got lots of black and white drawings in it, which seem to be quite humorous. I think these would be fun, maybe to color in some of them, take some of them out, put them in other places, fold the pages. But it looks like it's got a good life cycle on it. One of the things you may check out when you're looking for books is whether or not there's a dust cover and what's under the dust cover. This dust cover I really like. Under the dust cover, it's just a plain black book. This is actually offering more of a canvas to decorate a cover, so I may take the dust cover off of this one, or I may not. We'll have to decide. Another book I picked up was called Cryptoids and Other Creepy Creatures. Again, it's a firmly bound soft book, which again is nice if you travel a lot with your journal. It'll fit in spaces. Some of the pictures are really, really nice in this book. I love the way they look. So this might be an option to use as a journal. Oh, look at that one. Or I might just use it to tear and clip things out of to put into other journals. Our last option, this would be a short journal. Perhaps you're looking for a journal to do just about one thing. Maybe it's about experience you had on a farm one summer for this particular book. But if you're doing a specific journal, a kid's book is always a great choice. There's wonderful illustrations. This book is poetry, and the reason I like it is on the blank pages, there's very little writing. So you don't even need to do a lot if you don't want to prepare this page to cover the writing. And then on the drawings, there's space here, too, that I think would be great to sort of gesso over and write around. And the book is a great size, so it could last you even, a month or two, depending on how much you put in your journal and whether you write or collage more often and those types of things. So these are our journals that we're going to start with. I should say these are the books that are going to become journals in this current year, and we're very excited about them. So the next thing to do is pick our book. So that's where we'll start next time. Keep in mind, when choosing and selecting a book to become an altered journal, renew this book. You want to take a book that wouldn't survive otherwise, a book that is 10 years or more past its copyright date, a book that is bound well and secure, a book that has already lots of pictures in it. You may also want to pay attention to the type of paper that the book is printed on. For example, this Puppy's book is a slick paper, which I love, but it sometimes can be a little tougher to paint on, glue on, those types of things. The Dream book is the same slick paper. The Living It Up book is a more porous paper, which could be easier to work with in some cases. Also, keep in mind to look for books that you may just tear apart and use in other journals. So we'll get started. Go to the thrift store or check out your shelves, even better. Find a textbook or another fun book and select the one you need so you can renew along with us. Thanks.